You're listening to WUMD College Radio, and this is We Are Underused.
We're live, ladies and gentlemen.
This is We Are Underused. I'm your host, Tyler.
And I'm Jared, and, well, to be honest, we don't really know what's going on with Ron, and we're a little bit concerned.
Yeah, I want to explain kind of what's been going on?
Yeah, well, we emailed him during the week to maybe try planning for this week, and we tried calling him over the weekend, and haven't heard anything, and it's not like Ron to not respond.
Yeah, that's really strange of him. Usually he's very punctual about everything. He'll respond back in a jiff.
Yeah, he's like Tyler. He feels bad if he doesn't respond. That's probably why they've been friends for years.
Yeah.
It's like he always lets us know what's going on in his life and, what's keeping him from, an event or a show or something. So it's not like him.
Yeah, so we're just going to have to go on without him.
Yeah, we're trying to stay calm, but it's hard to keep our minds from going to a bad place just because, you worry about your friends. But, yeah, so hopefully he's all right. And, Ron, if you're listening, let us know what's going on.
Yeah, call us, please.
And, or email us at weareunderusedradio@gmail.com.
Yeah, or send us a message on Facebook.
Always send Ron's whereabouts, song requests, ideas.
Segment ideas, yeah.
Yeah. And anything else? Just any friendly messages you have.
Or unfriendly. We don't mind.
We can take it. But all right, we're gonna get started with a song from the new Of Montreal album called Lousy with Sylvia and Briar. The song is called Imbecile Rages.
And we're back.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're in the metronome in our ears right now. Well, you just heard Imbecile Rages by Of Montreal, Can You Feel It by the Apples in Stereo, I Am a Hologram by Mr. Heavenly, and AT&T by Pavement.
Yeah, that last song, AT&T, it reminds me of one of the best nights of me and Jared's lives.
Yeah.
Took a kind of like a road trip overnight, and we were listening to that song at about 7 a.m. on the way home.
Yeah, oh yeah. I thought you were going to say when we went and saw Stephen Malkmus and the Jicks.
Well,
that was also one of the best nights of our life.
Yeah, that song doesn't remind me of that at all.
Well, Stephen Malkmus' new band, the Jicks, that we went and saw, they're coming out with a new album in January. It's called Wig Out at Jag Bags, and it's probably my most anticipated album right now.
Oh, mine too.
And,
well, never mind. I'll tell you about it later.
Yeah. It's supposed to officially be announced, like tracklist and everything, sometime this week. So hopefully we'll get a new single, be able to play it on the radio soon. Yeah, we got to meet Stephen Malkmus. I've actually seen Pavement when they did their reunion, which was pretty cool. But we got to see Stephen Malkmus.
Chatted with him for about a half hour after the show.
Yeah, after Mere Traffic came out, the last Jicks album. And honestly, seeing the Jicks was almost more fun than seeing Pavement. It was weird. Maybe because we were right up in front. The special bud spot that we always get. But,
maybe.
I was going to...
Jared?
Oh, sorry. I spaced out. I just got Ron on my mind, and just don't know how to feel about what's going on right now. It's hard to do a show when you're worrying about a friend. You got a lot on your mind. So
yeah, it kind of reminds me of a show that we did with our old band and on Halloween a few years ago. It was outside. It was really cold, and the whole time I was worried that my friend was going to be mad at me for making her come and watch this show out in the cold. And the only thing getting me through this show is the fact that I'm going to be able to play my Challenge of the Day theme song at the end, and I think it's going to cheer both of us up.
Tyler, we're not playing the song today.
Why?
you're just trying to use this potential tragedy to get the song on the air. I mean, I never wanted to play the song, and I've been trying to I gave you a couple of chances, and it's just not working out, and we're not using this as an excuse.
I just thought it'd be good to just play our show at the end, cheer both of us up, and then it'd be
Tyler, we're not playing it.
And we're back.
You just heard I Remember Eyes by Niecy Gallons, Yesterday's World by Circulatory System, Oh Darling by Madeline, and Hairpool by Defiance, Ohio.
Yeah, one thing kind of wanted to mention is, normally, especially after like we play some music and everything, we're supposed to do what's called drops, where it says something about the station and what you're listening to and how we're WUMD and everything. But yeah, it's one of those things it's one of the few things that we're actually supposed to do, but we haven't been doing, and we could probably get in trouble for not doing them. I have a new segment I'd like to introduce now that we're only a few...
What?
Are you...
I'm switching with the cable.
Okay. I was just trying to make Jared pay attention over here. Well, the new segment, let me get back to where I was, I'd like to introduce, now that we're only a few weeks away from Thanksgiving, and it's called Thank You Notes. And it's where I'll be reading off some thank you notes I've been writing to people.
Tyler, that's...
What?
It's a bit on Jimmy Fallon. He does it every week.
No, I just came up with this Friday night.
Yeah, you didn't come up with that. Friday nights is when Jimmy Fallon does them. You're not doing this. That's a really cheap thing to pull.
No,
You're stealing a segment.
I'm not trying to pull anything.
You're stealing
swear.
You can't swear on the radio, and we're moving on to one of the classic segments of We're Underused. That is the vinyl play of the day.
Yeah, the vinyl play of the day.
Or as I like to call it, the buzzy fuzzy play of the day. But we're wondering if it was, we think...
It might be fixed today.
Yeah, we did a test run before the show, and it was sounding good. But the reason I had chosen this is because the song I'm playing is The Television Tells Us by the Music Tapes. And the song is sung by a member of the Music Tapes, which is actually a television, named Static. So I thought, well, there's going to be a bunch of static anyway, so we'll have a Static sing a song.
Yeah, that's a good reason to choose what vinyl to play.
But I'm thinking it might be fixed, so let's cross our fingers and see how this sounds.
Go ahead and spin that record. And we're back. And yeah, the fuzz went away. So you take back what you said about it being the fuzzy buzzy segment.
Yeah, it was a crystal clear
yeah.
of the day. That was
Except that doesn't rhyme.
Yeah, well, I'll work on it. That was The Television Tells Us by the Music Tapes, and we want to thank Greg for fixing that.
Yeah.
Sounded great.
Surprised us, yeah.
Yeah, so thanks to Greg, and thank you to our listeners. Last week I asked for anyone listening to suggest some neurologists, and so we got some great suggestions, and
well, once again, Jared forgot to switch over the cables,
yeah.
So it's our 8th episode now.
Yeah, well, no, actually, I just unplugged the wrong one. Well, we got some great suggestions, and we found a great neurologist for Tyler, and he actually made an appointment. I want to ask how that went.
I forgot to go.
For God's sakes.
And we're back.
You heard Your Old Street by Headlights, Camera Shy by the Lucksmiths, and A Lullaby by Dear Nora. And, yeah, that last song is a nice song to fall asleep to.
There's like a...
The ocean?
Yeah.
Coming through?
Strange.
Well.
A little soothing, maybe.
Anyway, we also want to soothe ourselves by trying to figure out what's happening in Iran and letting you guys know.
Yeah, I'm gonna... it's a little unorthodox, but I'm gonna try calling Ron right now on air. We'll see if he'll answer, get a hold of him. And you guys haven't even heard what he sounds like, so... let's see. I'm going to try calling him. Hopefully he answers. Let us know he's alright. So here goes nothing.
Crossing my fingers.
Hello?
Tyler! I told you to stop calling me!
Was that Ron?
No, that was the wrong number.
Well, they said Tyler, so you know who that was. Who was that?
No, it was just they probably have call ID or something.
Well, no, they wouldn't say your name from your cell phone.
No, that's
All right. Well, Tyler's challenge of the day is to call the right person when you're trying to find someone that's missing.
yeah. Sorry about that. I don't know who that was.
Well, they knew who you were.
Well, I mean, it's kind of one of the perks of being a star.
I'll give you that.
Yeah. Well, that's our show, ladies and gentlemen.
Thanks for listening, and remember,
Nature's first green is gold, her heart is hue to hold, her early leaf's a flower, but only so an hour, then leaf subsides to leaf, so Eden sank to grief, so dawn goes down to day, nothing gold can stay.